Hey everyone, it's Karina. Welcome to Love of a Mermaid. Happy Thursday. So here at home, just got out of the shower. Obviously I'm dressed. But yeah, so today it's been a good day. Actually, I woke up really early. Well, early for me, like 6:40, 6:50. No, 6:30. Um, been up since then. I cleaned, I got my green juice, did my meditation, journaled. We went shopping last night. We got most of our gifts. We just need uh 4 people left. And then for myself I need Sal, so 5 people for me. And then just for us four total. Um so I was wrapping this morning, I have all the stuff set up there and put some already under the tree. So I did that for a good chunk of time, and then I was working on the angel box. I think I'm pretty much done. I just need to do clear coat, and then might just have to go back and do little details on it. And then I'm working on the wings right now. They actually look pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have to get more feathers to put some in the back side of it. Because the front looks good, but the back, like you can see, so I think I'm just going to have to glue some on that side too, just so it's the wings are double sided. Um, but yeah, I'm excited just to finally see it put together and just see how it looks. And still don't know how the fuck we're gonna put the wings in, or like what the whole look is gonna be. But I'm excited to see, and again, just to tap into the creativity and figure it out. But yes, I did that. I read 2 chapters from my book, and then now I'm doing this. And what else? I've just been texting my sisters, friends, things like that. Last night we went shopping. We did a couple stores, but we most of our shopping was done at Target, and then we ended up going to the mall and hit a couple stores there. So we're almost done. Like I said, we have 2 more people, but I think it's either going to be cash or money. I mean, or stupid cash or money. Cash or gift cards. So that shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, it was a mission for sure. And so I was like, oh, I feel like this year we've done more shopping, and I was like, yeah, because I can't fucking drive, so we're doing all the shopping together. I was like, normally, I'll just do some errands on my own, like after work I would just go get gifts, or sometimes on the weekends if he's sleeping I would just go run errands, and then come home and we'll spend some time together. So I was like, yeah, you're welcome. I was like, normally, I would do these things, and then we would obviously do some of it together, but it's like a good chunk I would end up doing on my own. So like he's like, oh, like he never really realized that. So I was like, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so it was a little crazy. Again, I mean, we found parking, and it wasn't like there wasn't like a lot of people, but people are still stupid, and like it's just like I have the scooter and I'm like passing, and people are just like almost running me over, and it's like, are you really, like, dude? So that, I mean, that was just kind of a little frustrating and annoying. And other than that, again, people are just stupid when it comes to like shopping, and again, people aren't mindful, just of others and stuff like that. So that was a little bit that was really frustrating. I think one of the biggest frustrations that we were both kind of having. Um, but I mean, other than that, like I said, it wasn't too crowded like you would think, just because it's getting closer to Christmas. But it was just, again, the stupidity of people, and just people not being mindful of others, and especially, people in my situation. But yeah, other than that, like I said, it was okay. It was just kind of getting a little frustrated, and then again, we had like a huge list at that point, a lot of people to go through. So we were both kind of just getting overwhelmed, and I knew what I wanted. He was kind of like a little lost. So it's just like, okay, let's just take it one person at a time. Like I know what I'm getting, and then we'll get to the next, and discuss together if needed. So that's kind of what we did, and that helped. And once we went to the mall, I was like, okay, I get this one, you get that one, and we're just kind of coordinating with each other. And at that point, like with the scooter, I mean, like, yeah, it's better than the crutches. I'm sure with the crutches, I would have been fucking done a long time ago. Um, but you're still like, I'm putting all my weight on one knee, so like it starts hurting after a while. I mean, your whole body in general, because you're kind of like, so I mean, so I was getting tired, my knee was hurting and stuff like that. So definitely also just kind of communicating that with him, like, babe, I'm tired. And then, I mean, we're walking around, so obviously he's tired. Um, So it's just kind of being in tune with each other and communicating with each other, like, hey, I'm tired, hey, getting frustrated, hey, this is going on. So I mean, in that sense, it was really good just because we were able to really communicate with each other and really be present with each other and share what was going on. And we were almost done, so that was definitely a fucking relief. And like I said this morning, I wrapped everything because, I mean, I'm here, I have the time, might as well get it out the way and one less thing for him to worry about. Um, but yeah, so that was pretty much our night last night, and that's pretty much been my morning. Um, I reached out to my sister and just I don't know, like I hadn't realized like how much she was going through, and I think it's the guilt's kind of setting in of like I should have known, I could have maybe I could do more, or I should have done more. Um, so I don't know. At this point, I'm just going to be present, loving, and caring with her, and just be there for her. I feel like that's really all that I can do. And, I can't change the past, unfortunately. So what I can do is I wish I would have known sooner, or I wish I could have done something different, in the past. But I mean, I know now, so I can do something different going forward. Um, yeah, so that's really what's coming up for me. I'm trying to think what else has been going on. Um, Not much. I've been watching Netflix. I finished all my shows, so I started Happy. It's kind of interesting. So I started that today, and then I ended up reaching out to my other sister and was asking her just about like, hey, what do you recommend on Netflix? So she recommended a couple shows, so I added them on my list. Just keep myself busy, give myself something to do and to watch. But like I said, in between, I mean, I read, work on my crafts, do this. So I'm doing a lot of other things, that are stimulating to me into my life. But then again, it's like I was talking in therapy yesterday, we were talking about it, that I need to do things for myself too, things that are gonna relax me, things that are gonna, just feed my soul and, just make me happy, and not just things that, sometimes you just need something that's gonna just, relax you. And that's, I think, watching Netflix definitely does that for me and just gets my mind away from everything, at least for a bit. um so yeah, so I'm just tired, guys. But yeah, so been doing that. What else? Mm, well, I posted today on IG. I found a quote that says, that is your hardest struggle or hardest problem, or thing that you've experienced, is the one that helps you, is the one that like has helped you grow the most. And that one really hit home, and that's why I had to post it, just because it really made me realize and like, fuck, everything that I've been through is why I'm here. And again, I've shared about my past and my being sexually abused as a child. And that's what led me wanting to work in the human services field. I couldn't work with kids, or at least in that setting, just because yeah, I've dealt with my stuff, but I just have a soft spot for it, and I know it could trigger me, and I know that I just don't have the heart or what it takes. I think it takes a special person to work with children, especially children in that type of setting. So I know I could not do that. But yeah, I know being through that is what led me to wanting to help others, to wanting to be in the human services field, to just support others. And, again, feeling, having depression, anxiety, and knowing the struggles, or having experienced the struggles of being lonely, feeling lonely, the suicidal thoughts, and just everything in general that unfortunately comes with all that. And, just feeling unloved, it has been a huge calling, and has pushed me forward to, want to be there for others that, may or may not feel the same, but just, to remind others that they are loved, that they do matter, that they do have value. And, it's just in doing that, I inspire, like, I hope to get out that others won't feel the same way that I did, that others won't feel, either go to that resort of suicide, or just even having those thoughts, at least knowing like, well, Karina loves me, Karina thinks I have value, and I know I'm only one person, but I know even having that one person that can be your anchor, and then slowly you start seeing the rest, and getting the rest. So yeah, so that's, I had to post that because it really made me realize that. And again, all, the struggles with my self-esteem, with my confidence, like all of that again has led me to, meeting certain people, working certain jobs, you know, saying certain things to clients, or, just different things in general like that. But again, it's like all my struggles have led me to where I am today, have led me to, the career that I'm in, and the path that I'm in, and, meeting the people that I've met. So it's like, I wouldn't change anything. Even with the injury, like I said yesterday, was really huge realization of how much I have actually gained, and how much I've learned from the injury. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I have to, if it's pushed a little longer, or, whatever, like, yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed and upset, but it's like, I know that there's, again, something there to learn. So yeah, so that's kind of been huge on my mind since yesterday, and I guess this morning, just posting that quote, like I said, it really stood out to me, and it really just reminded me again that everything we go through has a lesson, that everything we go through is helping us grow and pushing us to be better versions of ourselves. Think of the butterfly, the caterpillar, when it becomes a butterfly. It's not, it's not an easy journey. It's struggles, and it's, squirming and whatnot. And I think it takes days, if I'm correct. I'm not sure if it's longer, but it's a long process, and it's like, look at the end result. It's a beautiful butterfly. Same thing with that suina. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be pretty, but at the end of the day, once you go through the hardest things, once you go through everything, there's a beautiful person. You have your house, a family, your career job. Your all of your dreams have come true, and that's our version of a butterfly. Um, so I'm working on becoming the butterfly at the moment. But yeah, so that's kind of just been on my mind right now. I think a lot. Not much is coming up right now, guys, and I have like a huge headache, so I think I'm gonna lay down. Might end up taking a nap. We'll see. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for your love and support. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if there's anything specifically that you want me to talk about, please let me know, and I will. All right, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.